Miss Lucy. Today I'm going to read the book M. The Hopper Starts School. The Hoppers were asleep in their bed when suddenly Mother Hopper called, "Wake up, Hoppers! It's the first day of school." Three of the Hoppers didn't want to wake up early, but Fluffy Tail got up. "Wake up, Speedy Legs, Floppy Ears! Wake up, Snubby Nose! It's the first day of school." Family of 4 Hoppers were out of bed. They went downstairs to eat their breakfast, and Snubby Nose slid down the railing. "You better hurry or you will be late for school," says Mother Hopper. The Hoppers began to eat their oatmeal, but the oatmeal was very hot. And suddenly when Snubby Nose ate his, he burned his mouth. "Ow!" he howled. "That oatmeal is too hot." "Quick, take a drink of water, Snubby Nose," says Speedy Legs. "Swallow some milk," says Floppy Ears. "If you don't finish your oatmeal quickly, you'll be late for school," says Fluffy Tail. "I made your lunches for you. I put them in your lunch boxes," Mother Hopper says. The Hopper leaped up to grab their lunchbox, but when Snubby Nose got his lunch, it was in a plain brown paper bag. "Mother, why don't I have a lunchbox?" Snubby Nose asked. "I could not find your lunchbox," says Snubby Nose. "But you must have lost it," says Mother Hopper. Then Snubby Nose cried even more loudly when he burned his mouth. "There is no more time for crying," says Snubby Nose. Mother Hopper says, "You have to get to school before the bell." The Hoppers started out the road to school. Still, Snubby Nose sniffed and cried. "You have to stop crying, Snubby Nose. We missed the last bell," says Fluffy Ears. "When you're playing in the garden with your lunchbox, we can clean it out and put them in your lunch in it tomorrow," says Big Legs. "I hear the bell. We have to hurry if we want to get to school," cried Fluffy Tail. The 3 Hoppers began to run down the path toward school. They left Snubby Nose behind. He didn't want to run. He was upset about his mouth and his lunchbox, and now he was late for school, and the other Hoppers had left him behind. He sat down on the side of the path and cried quietly to himself. "What's this crying on the first day of school?" a voice says. Grandpa Grizzly had come up the path and sat down next to Snubby Nose. "Today is the first day of school," says Snubby Nose, "but I burned my mouth on some hot oatmeal. Then I left my lunchbox in the garden, and I couldn't take it to school. When I cried, the other Hopper told me I would be late. They heard the bell ring, and they ran on ahead." Grandpa Grizzly put his paw on Snubby Nose's shoulder. "There's only one thing to do when things go bad," he says, "and that is to keep going." He walked Snubby Nose down the path toward school. "Look at the pretty fall leaves, Snubby Nose. Why don't you put some in your pocket to take to school?" says Grandpa Grizzly. The red and yellow leaves were falling all around them. Snubby Nose filled his pocket. "See the pretty flowers by the side of the road? Why you don't pick a bunch for the teacher?" says Grandpa Grizzly. Snubby Nose picked the pretty yellow flowers. Soon he had forgotten about his troubles. "Here's the school," says Grandpa Grizzly, "and I think I see the other Hoppers. Fluffy tail, floppy ear, and speedy legs were all waiting in the front of the school. They waved when they saw Snubby Nose. Before Snubby Nose ran to join them, Grandpa Grizzly stopped him. You feel better, Snubby Nose? Grandpa Grizzly asked. Yes, says Snubby Nose. If you feel bad again, remember the 4 leaves and the flowers. Remember that you can't feel better all by yourself, Grandpa Grizzly says. He took a shiny red apple out of his pocket and gave it to Snubby Nose. Thank you, Grandpa Grizzly, cried Snubby Nose. Snubby Nose ran towards the other hopper. They went inside the school just as the last bell rang. Goodbye, once see you again. Thanks for watching my video.